Hi everyone, I am JP Singh, a Microsoft certified professional. Now in this tutorial I am basically discussing of if function, nested if function and a new function which is ifs. So let's start with the if. If is a conditional function basically. So when we have a display a conditional value or calculate a conditional value depending upon the value on other cell or another column, we require the if function. For example, in this scenario, in this particular case study, if an employee work more than 10 years of service in an organization, then the 20% of bonus of salary he will get. Otherwise, the 10% of bonus according to the salary he will get. We need to calculate bonus here. So I just click on to the cell where I need to calculate the bonus. I am simply going to write is equal to if, and we start a function, and the function has three parameters. The first parameter is a logical test, what logic you have. Second parameter is what value you want to display in case this your logic gets true. And the third parameter is in case your logic gets false, what value you want to display or calculate here. So I click on to the year of service, that is E3. If it is greater than 10, it means work more than 10 years. Then I need to calculate the salary. Salary is 20% as a bonus. In case it is false, it means it works less than 10 years for the company, then the calculation will be 10% of the salary. So simply we calculate this if function. We are using this function very often. So this is good function when we are writing in this type of calculation. You can display also the bonus is eligible or not eligible, something like that. But if you are writing some text to display instead of calculation, double quotes are required. So I just double click on this, it will fill the data, and now you can see in case of 12 years of service it is getting 20%. In case of 2 years of service it is getting a 10% according to the condition, it is getting the value. Now I am coming on to the nested if. Nested if comes in the picture if you have more than one conditions. So more than one condition, we have to move to the nested if. What we need to do here is we are going to write is equal to if. In my scenario, if you are working with a company more than 10 years, which is again the same logic that we have used in the previous example, then the calculation is very easy. I just click here and multiply by 20%. But I have one more condition. If you work more than 5 years but less than 10 years, then it will be the 10%. In case of less than 5 years, it will be the 5%. So I need to write one more condition. For that I need to write one if again inside the if. If condition gets false, I need to recalculate it. So I am calculating it if this value is greater than 5. Then what to do? The calculation of bonus will be 10% of the salary. In case it gets false, the otherwise case, the last case, now I need to click here and multiply with 5%. So close the first bracket means you are closing the first if, that is a last open if that you close. You can see by color also. So this if is closed. Now when I click, now I use then another close bracket, then it will close the first if. Press enter, I'll get the same value. So I need to little bit elaborate that. Initially I told you that if has three parameters. So first if has three parameters, that is the first parameter is this, second parameter is this, which is a calculation of 20%. In case of third parameter, we have a new function if. That function is basically called nested function or nested if in this particular scenario. So this is called nested if inside an if. So again it is also going to fulfill all the condition, first parameter and then second parameter if it gets true, and the third parameter when it gets false, this one. So this is a one function here. Now there is a new function called ifs which works very easy manner. So ifs is a new function. How we can work with that? We simply write ifs and read the parameter, and you will enjoy to work with this. Logical test 1. What is your first logic? My first logic is this should be greater than 10. The logic is same which is in the previous nested if function. So what we need to calculate? We need to calculate the salary by 20%. So this is done. What is your next logic? You do not need to write another if. So you just click on to the year and say if it is greater than 5, in case what to do? Again, I need to calculate a bonus of 10% of the salary. Now the next one is, if I click on that, we have to write the last statement also. If this is lesser than equal to 5, then in that case it goes to 5%. In nested if, we do not need to write the otherwise condition, but in ifs we have to write the otherwise condition, the last condition we have to write, and it will simply calculate this for you. You can see this. So I'm just displaying this function for you. The first if function is this. Which is simply telling you if this value is greater than 10, then the second parameter will execute, otherwise third parameter will execute. Now when I move to the nested if, I am simply writing formula text to get this formula. We have some complications here. In the case of 2-3 values it is complicated, but when we move to 4, 5, 6 or more than that value, then it will be more complicated. So we have to use ifs instead of this. So when I move to ifs is a very simple one, is equal to ifs formula text. Yes, now better. So in this case you have a simple, the first condition, then first execution, then second condition, then second, the third condition, third, and so on. So although we have a 255 parameters, so we can put here 127 conditions, which is more than enough for calculation. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much.